How you doing? Thanks everybody for checking out the video. It's Merlin Dean with smartphonenirvana.com. Got the iPhone 6 here, the 6 Plus as well as the 5S, running the iOS 8 system. And I'm going to go over some texting tips right now. The first thing I want to do is show you a great little shortcut. If you've ever got one of these bigger phones in your hand, it's kind of hard to reach up there for the top rows, especially for the ladies that have smaller hands. So go ahead and double tap without pressing the button. Just double tap the home button. It brings down the whole top rows so you can have more accessibility. Double tap to bring it back up. So 1, 2 to bring it down. I'm going to go right into texting. Here's one of the brand new things that just got onto it. It's that microphone you see right there. When I hold on to the mic, it starts recording my audio voice. These are great shortcuts so people don't have to go through their voicemail. And if I want to erase this, I just slide my finger over to the X and release it. So then it didn't go. Now I put my finger on the mic and it's recording and I'm going to send it. So I'm going to slide my finger up to the arrow up here and let go. Now a cute little audio recording came out. You can hear it. And now I put my finger on the mic and it's recording. So a lot of time when you're getting bad phone reception, like if you only have half a bar up here, you'll be able to get texting much easier than you would for bad phone reception because the data for the phone, the voice is much more condensed, and the data is easier to travel over texting than it is over voice data. It's a different channel, different compression ratio. So utilize this if you're ever in a bad reception area. You got to get somebody a quick message, or if you work in for work or just for convenience, check it out. On the bottom, you got another microphone. This one's for dictation. You tap this. When you tap that, it starts printing out what you say as you say it, period. Remember to say the punctuations, comma. That way it'll turn out perfect, exclamation point. That is just an example. Hit done when you're done. And there it is. It's very accurate. It's really good now. And of course you can still do this, put your finger over for the magnifying glass if you need to make any corrections. I want to show you something when you go widescreen. Much easier to double thumb when you're typing, but they have this really cool added feature now is with these arrows right here on the upper right. See what happens with the cursor up here? Now I can just go back and do corrections with this, going forward or backwards. So keep that in mind. And then you got your microphone for dictation over here. Down here in the bottom left, that's Emoji. It's those funny little characters that you see people using on Facebook a lot. So check those out. There's some cool ones in there. And if you want to go back, hit the little globe icon there. And then the last is intuitive touch. So let's assume I'm going to keep on typing here. See, it says thanks, thankfully, thank you. See how it's already knowing what you're going to say. It's guessing. So I can just tap thank you for the great party. So it'll remember things like that, okay? So that's the texting layout for the new iOS 8 system. You've got 2 different mics, and each one performs 2 different functions, and they're both updated. Everything else you pretty much know. I'm going to go ahead and show you a Siri demonstration for texting, which is what I recommend anyway. So let's go to the home button. First of all, when you go to Siri, check out the bottom left-hand corner. It's a question mark there. Hit the question mark, and it's a fantastic menu of all the things Siri will do for you. So make sure you check those out. For instance, if you go to Messages, she'll give you examples of exactly what to say and how to communicate with her. So check out the bottom left-hand corner when you go to Siri. Otherwise, Siri will read all your texts and she'll perform commands for you. Write a text for me, Siri.
I don't know who you are, but you can tell me. In Siri settings, tap on My Info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
I'm using my son's iPhone 6, so that's why it doesn't know me. What you would do is put your own name in the contacts, and then your phone will start talking to you in whatever name you want to use. Send a text.
To whom shall I send this?
818-555-1212.
Okay, what do you want to say to 818-555-1212?
This is an example of how to send a text using Siri, period. Just remember to speak out the punctuation marks you want to use, comma, and everything will turn out great, exclamation point.
Ready to send it?
Review.
Your message to 818-555-1212 says, "This is an example of how to send a text using Siri. Just remember to speak out the punctuation mark you want to use, and everything will turn out great." Ready to send it?
Cancel.
Okay then.
So if I wanted to send it, you would just say send. So there's a lot of different things you can do. I've got everything covered on my website, smartphonenirvana.com. Come on by and check it out if you want to learn more about the iPhone. Otherwise, this is it for texting tips on the iOS 8 operating system. Thanks a lot.